When you think that your shit don't stink, you're wrong. Shit stinks. Everybody's does. And see, my mantra is, whatever you do, keep it real. Keep it real. Because fake is fake. Phony is phony. Now, if you got a weave down to your waist and naps in the top of your head, it ain't real.
Stereotype. That's just being judgmental. That's an that's an abomination.
Are you keeping it real?
I'm keeping it really real.
How do you keep it really real?
What do they even mean when they say that? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm out here asking. That's what we're trying to get to.
What is not real? I don't know.
What is the essence of keeping it real to you? What like
being yourself, doing what brings you joy. And something will bring you joy. Why are you doing it?
A lot of artists are doing it almost because it's like a job.
Artists are doing a lot of things.
Because it's like a job now.
It is. It's always been a job. It's all about ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
You keeping it real?
Of course, all the time.
Is that an appropriate term? I know it's old dated. I'm bringing back the 90s with that one, but what are the kids using these days?
Nowadays, it's just, are you keeping it a buck? Like, are you keeping it 100?
Hey, are you keeping it real right now?
I always keep it real.
Nice. Or actually, as I like to say now, are you keeping it 100?
300.
300, okay.
Keeping it real is more or less like, it's become more of a concept now. Like, keeping it real used to be like, just something that everybody was just real. But now people will do things for the sake of, I can put this on Instagram. Like that whole, when everyone was voting and putting the pictures of their ballots, it was like, okay, you can just say I'm voting, but it's like, no, I need a picture to show that I'm voting. So
I got 50 counts already. 50 people voted for my vote. Yeah, man, it's sort of like when people get like tattoos of kisses on their neck and shit like that.
Nah, man, see, don't do that. Nah, I got
Keeping it real is being honest and just being honest. And at the end of the day, standing true to what you said, regardless,
With no ill intention.
No ill intentions. And then keeping it real is also, it's your opinion, so the other person shouldn't get upset. If I say, you know what, you look a fucking mess in those pants and that pink tie, that's my opinion. In your head, you should already be like, well, whatever, I like my outfit.
Mm-hmm. What would be your stance on keeping it real in 2013?
Be yourself and love yourself and don't lessen your standards just to fit in, Keep your standards where they are.
Unless it gets you more hits on your Instagram.
I mean, if that's how you like to think, then sure.
Okay.
You're keeping it real, so.
Keeping it real.
That's your realness.
I just want to show you something. When you got one of these hits, you're going to struggle. That's a struggle right there. A fucking EBT card. Food stamps in 91.50. I'm keeping it real every day, all day. Mm-hmm. All right? And I don't want this shit. I don't want to be on this for the rest of my life. I've been online looking for jobs and doing this and that. If a person with a degree and a high school diploma and stuff like that can't even get a job right now, and I can't even get a job so simple as McDonald's, you know what I mean? What's left for me to do? Go out there in the street and get my hustle on and sell weed and do this and that and the third, and then turn around and be like this.
Are you keeping it 100? Or is it like what percentage? Yeah, like 99.9%?
It depends. It's different times where you need to keep it 100. Like I'm saying, like if you doing business with somebody, then you might want to keep it 100. But if you're a player, you got dudes that's players and they don't keep it 100 with the female. So
keeping it like 50-50 sometimes. Yeah.
So sometimes it's good not to keep it 100, and other times you have to keep it 100. Like in a business standpoint, where you have something more to risk. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where you have more to lose. You don't want to be yourself, like the guy you are, like all day, every day when you with your homies, or you know what I'm saying, like when you out of the office or when you at the clubs. Definitely you have to keep like your office presence separate from your street life presence.
What is your definition of keeping it real? How does one keep it real in New York?
Just don't bullshit anybody, just be yourself. Like, don't follow you can follow a trend, but there's people who take it overboard.
Are those guys over there keeping it real?
Nah, I don't think so.
You niggas is ass, make you niggas run to your dash, you blue cocks. While you was doing time in the docks, you got raped. Physically fucked in your face, your main ace. Participating, what a disgrace, you male groupie. Got every one of my tapes, you study my case. You straight fake and then you went straight to the Jake.
How do people keep it real? Can you keep it real in modern society with the Instagrams and the Facebooks and all sorts of ways to showcase your life? How do you keep it real?
I mean, you keep it real with yourself. Now the way society is, at one time you couldn't wear what you wanted to wear because people would shun you. Now you can wear whatever you want to wear and it's accepted. So it's all about being real to yourself. Who gives a fuck what I don't know if I'm supposed to curse,
No,
but
you can curse.
Okay, so who gives a fuck what everybody else thinks?
As long as you're making great common sense like that, I would say curse every other word. Say that again so that I can remember. Like it's not...
I'm saying you got to be real to yourself. Who gives a fuck what everybody else thinks? You know what I'm saying? It's like that's all it's really about. If you're real to yourself, at the end of the day, you're gonna be real in whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing whatever everybody else expects you to do.
What is this obsession with, the bling and the swag and the condos and the cars?
When you brag about shit like that, you know what I mean? What happens? People end up getting robbed. They want to rob you, want to take your shit. You know what I mean? Make your money, do your thing. I mean, pay your bills. Spend it. You want nice things, spend your money on nice shit. But don't come to the hood and brag about the shit you got, thinking that you're not gonna get robbed, cause there's a lot of broke people in the hood, including me. And if you come to my hood doing that shit, I'm taking your shit straight like that.
What's your name? What's your name? Tell me what.
Hot sauce.
Watch out for hot sauce. She will straight jack your shit.